wanted to show everybody how dry goods, rather than dry content, can be the theme of how you use TikTok to engage with customers. So B0 are making an amazing job of turning dry content into something very exciting, Jane, aren't they? So with me now is Jane, who's the e-commerce manager from Nearto, one of the leading independent marketplaces for independent retailers. Jane, take it away. Tell me what B0 do that's so extraordinary with the way they use their dry content in TikTok.
Well, for a small independent shop that focuses on non-plastic items and refillable dry goods items and a few pet items, they're doing some really fun content, both on TikTok and on Instagram. But I think their TikTok is where they're really different. They haven't got huge numbers of followers, but what they do is really fun. Their content is really split into sort of three fractions. One is sort of how to reuse your goods, how to be cleaner and greener to the planet. And they also look at the sort of fun things and difficulties of running a small business. So they produce some really lovely, relatable content.
It's really good, isn't it? And so show me how they bring it to life, both on the Nearto platform, but also let's look at how they turn this content into serious fun on TikTok.
Well, on Nearto, you can see they've got a lovely sort of shop right in the middle of town in Wallingford, and their products are a good mixture of sort of, you know, doggy items and tissue paper and all sorts of goods that sort of, you know, everyday usable, useful things. But with the added bonus is they're plastic free, and quite a lot of them save you money as well as saving the planet. So, you know, they've got a lovely selection created sort of gifts and useful household items. But where they're different is when you see their TikTok account, and the lovely Ella from B0, who's the owner of the shop, posts an awful lot of fun content on TikTok. She's on there constantly, just sharing her day, really, showing her life as a small business owner.
And the key thing here is that they make it human, don't they? At the end of the day, you buy from people. And this is less about product and more about buying from the person, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, having never met Ella, seeing her videos 2 or 3 times a day, I feel like she's a great friend. I really want to go into a shop, have a chat with her, sort of make a TikTok with her and maybe pat her dog, who looks incredibly cute.
And so the investment in TikTok for Ella and her lovely brand, is that something any other business should repeat, Jane?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that once you find your niche on TikTok, it becomes really fun. And if you've got the time to spare, there's no financial outlay other than your time and your creativity. And the fun thing with TikTok, it sort of almost shows you how to use it. They create sort of sounds, and you sort of, once you learn to use it, you get almost a template so you can play along. And as your sort of familiarity with the algorithm happens and, you know, your use of the site, you come up with more and more creative, fun things to do that you can just pop together quickly.
That's a really great shout out, Jane. Well done to B0. And just to sort of round this off, Jane, you found B0 through the Nearto platform. Do you want to just give us 2 minutes on what does Nearto do?
Nearto is a marketplace platform purely for independent retailers, with the idea of giving small independents the same tools as some of the big giant companies use, but for a fraction of the cost, hopefully. The plan is to create a go-to marketplace so people can shop independents and keep supporting their local high streets.
Brilliant. And all run by BIRA, the British Independent Retail Association. So lots of other services alongside it.
Yeah, great BIRA services, and also all the brands are BIRA certified. So customers can have that reassurance that they're buying from real small independent retailers.
Fantastic. Jane, thank you. We do this on a regular basis, so watch out for a shout out to a great independent doing something splendid on social sometime very soon.